reading vlog of this, but I really want to just kind of like get into it now. I'm looking at stuff. I shouldn't be looking at it. I'm sorry. I know what y'all saying. Okay, I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, girl, you just had an unboxing not too long ago. I understand. I get it. I understand. But listen, your girl bought some more books, okay? I bought more books, and yeah, I have another unboxing slash haul for you guys, okay? Now, let me just give you guys a heads up as to how I'm going to have this video set up. At the beginning, I have timestamps also in the video in the description box below, but in this video, I'm basically going to have like the top or the beginning of this video of the books that I basically have unhauled, because I basically tried to record an unboxing of these books, but I didn't like it, so I'm doing it over again. And then the second half of this video will be some books that are very different from what I've ever read, and it'll also be including the unboxing. You'll probably know from the title and from the video, or the title and the thumbnail. You'll probably already know what I'm talking about, what I'll be unboxing in the second half, and you've probably seen the timestamps already. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about the books that I just recently purchased. Some of these books, I want to say 4 books out of this haul, because I have 20 plus books I have 3 book boxes, no, 4. I have 4 book sets. So you know, those come with, like, some of them come with 4, 6, 3, so 20 plus books I have for you guys I'm going to show today. And out of those, 4 of the books I have already read. Not the book sets, but just 4 individual books I've already read, and I'm going to show you guys, and you'll see them in my January wrap up. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Alrighty, you guys, so the first book that I have to show you guys is going to be Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. Schmidt. Don't quote me, that's right. Here you go, here it is, Orbiting Jupiter. I've already read this book. Okay, this is the book that you guys will see in my January wrap up. It was only like 183 pages, so it was a quick read. It was really good. Had your girl teary-eyed. It's basically about this boy, Jack. He meets this new boy who's basically like his I wouldn't necessarily say his adopted brother, but basically he's been put into the he's his new foster brother. Jack ends up meeting his new foster brother, whose name is Joseph, and he only knows that, one, he has a daughter. Mind you, he's like 14 years old, and I'm talking about Joseph. He's 14 years old. He has a daughter. He went to some place because he ended up trying to kill his teacher, because some little boy in the bathroom gave him something, and next thing you know, he kind of went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And yeah, you can't touch him, and you don't want to stand behind him. He doesn't like when you do that. So that's pretty much like the premises of what the book's all about. Basically, Jack having a new foster brother who is coming from a place based in Stone Mountain because of, I guess, his behavior. Basically him trying to kill his teacher, and trying to uncover some more information about him, and ended up finding out that he has a daughter. And so you're trying to, you know, navigate through that as he's a 14-year-old boy. How did he end up having a daughter? Where is she? And all that stuff. So you pretty much, you're going through his life and getting to know Joseph, and getting to know not a lot of Jack, because you're actually reading this from his point of view. So you also have to understand that this is like a little boy. He's like, what, maybe 13? I want to say he is younger than Joseph. So we're going through this through his point of view, and so, you know, you're getting the point of view of a little kid talking about another kid, and it's really heartwarming. I enjoyed it. I'll talk more about it and more in detail about it in my wrap up if you guys want to hear more about this book. Sorry you guys can't see it, but my lighting is just focusing on me, so it's not focusing on the book. But again, this is Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. That dude right there. Okay, so that's the first book I have for this unboxing. Alright, you guys, so the next book that I have for this unboxing slash book haul is going to be By a Thread by Lucy Score. Sorry you guys, I have to click my screen so you guys can see what it looks like, because I have it to where it's setting on my face so it won't focus on the book. But basically, this is a grumpy boss romantic comedy. I'll just read the synopsis for you guys. It basically says, from Dominic's point of view, I got her fired. Okay, So I had a bad day and took it out on a bystander in a pizza shop. There's nothing demure about Ali Morales, excuse me. She proves that on the first day of her new job, which just happens to be in my office, and I can't fire her because it's my mother, the CEO, who hired her. So maybe her colorful, annoying, and explicitly alluring personality brightens up the magazine's office that have felt like a prison for the past year. Maybe I like that she argues with me in front of the editorial staff, and maybe my after-hour fantasies are haunted by those brown eyes and that sharp tongue. She's working herself to death at half a dozen dead-end jobs for some secret reason she doesn't feel like sharing with me, and I'm going to fix it all. Don't accuse me of caring. She's nothing more than a puzzle to be solved. If I can get her to quit working here, I can finally peel away all those layers. Then I can forget all about the dancing, beer-slinging brunette. And then from Allie's point of view, it says, ha, hold my beer, charming. So yeah, that's pretty much the synopsis of By a Thread. It sounds really, really cute, sounds really, really good, and I cannot wait to get into this. You know, since next month is February, it's, you know, Valentine's Day, or Valentine's month, you know, whole romantic feel, if you will. I'm definitely going to be looking towards reading a lot of romance, you know, romantic reads that month. So yeah, this definitely will most likely will be read next month. Alrighty, so the next book that I have that I actually purchased a while, I didn't, because again, I told you guys I recorded this haul already. I just didn't like the footage, so I'm redoing it. I didn't even include this book because I bought this book before these books, and so I didn't include it, but I should have. But basically it is You Truly Assumed. This is what it looks like. It is by Layla Sabrine. Can we talk about the cover though? Let's talk about it. It is so stinking cute. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I honestly just wanted to get the book because I thought the cover was stinking cute, and I just wanted to have it face out on my bookshelf like this. That's truly, honestly, the reason why I got it. I was like, I don't even care if I don't like the synopsis. I'm gonna still just get it because it's so cute and I want it on my bookshelf. But I ended up reading the synopsis and I actually really did like what it sounded like. Basically, it's these 3 black Muslim girls. I'm not sure which one started the blog, but basically her name would be Sabria. Sabria is a black Muslim girl who ended up starting a blog called You Truly Assume. She started this as a way to decompress because before she started it, a terrorist attack happened and people are automatically assuming like the person was Muslim or something like that. So she started this blog to like decompress, and so a lot of Muslims were able to relate to her blog and went to the blogs, you know, and really enjoyed what she was talking about, and so it ended up getting very popular. Then you have the other 2 who are called Zakat and Farah, who are also, you know, black Muslim girls who are struggling with the whole terrorist attack thing and everything. So they ended up, somehow all 3 of them end up, you know, running the blog, and so it's going well until they end up getting like a death threat or something like that. And so when that happens, they either have 2 choices. One, to continue doing the blog and, you know, fight against whoever created the death threat against them, or just to shut the whole thing down. So that's pretty much what the whole synopsis is. Like, I kind of summarized it for you guys, because again, I've had this book for a while and I haven't read it. Yeah, I got it this year, January, so I hadn't had it that long, but I've had it enough and I've read the synopsis enough times to know what it's about. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. Again, it's by Layla Sabrine and it's called You Truly Assume, and the book is so stinking cute. Look, it's so stinking cute. Oh my god, it just doesn't make any sense how cute that is. But yes, I cannot wait to get to this. I don't know when though, but I'll definitely be getting into it soon. Probably not next month though, because again, February, I'm trying to do the whole romance type thing, you know, going on. So it probably won't get read next month, but it definitely will be getting read very soon, maybe like March or so. Okay, so we're going back into the romance. Okay, this is a book that I've heard many great things about. Okay, I've heard so many great things, how people love this book and how it's just so good, basically. So that's why I got it, pretty much, because I heard really good things about it. So it is called 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. If you're wondering why my arms be poked up, it's because I be trying to hit my screen so it could focus on the book and not my face. Now it's back on my face. But basically, I have 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. If I'm not mistaken, it's simply about these 2, it's like a second chance romance. You have these 2 people who are on the cover. They are authors. He is like a very famous known author. I think she's pretty known too, but he's like way more known for his writing. And so we ended up finding out that one, she's a single mother. It's a second chance romance. They used to be like in love, madly in love when they were younger, and so something happened to where they couldn't be together when they were younger. Now that they're older and they're writers, they ended up finding out when they reconnected at a writing situation. I don't know, it's a place where they met, where a whole bunch of writers ended up meeting, and so they met there, and so they ended up rekindling whatever happened when they was younger, and finding out later on that the books and the characters that they had been writing, they actually been writing towards each other in a way, and they didn't notice until they reconnected at this writing meetup. So yeah, it's supposed to be everything right. That's what I heard. I heard that everything about this book is just done right, as far as like the drama or why they stopped talking. Like, it's not no like, okay, really, is this really what y'all talking about? Like, it's not no childish stuff, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's supposed to be really good, and everything makes sense, and everything's done right. Everything you can think of that's been done wrong in books, this hit it on the nail. So yeah, again, this is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, and this is also part of Reese's Reese Witherspoon, I believe, book club right here. So I heard really good things about it. It's a romance. I most likely am going to hop into this for next month. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this 7 Days in June. I'm excited for this one. It better be good, because y'all said it was good, and if this ain't good, I swear to God, I'm gonna be ready to fight somebody. Alrighty, the next book that I have is actually an entire series. When you think about it, I technically got 5 book sets, even though technically I bought these books individually. It's 4 books in the series, and I bought one when I had recorded my first go through of this unhaul. It's not unhaul, excuse me, book haul. I only bought the first book, but then eventually I went and bought the other 3 books. So it's a good thing I re-recorded this, because then now you can see I have the entire series here. But yeah, I guess what it is, best believe I'm reading the next month. Technically, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I told you guys how I read like 4 books in this haul already. One of the books in here I've already read, well, the first book obviously, but dun, da, 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 the Heartstopper series. I read it, y'all. Well, I didn't read it. I read the first one. I still have the other 3 to read, and you probably could tell they are not matched up. I don't know why I feel some type of way that they're not even. Like, the first one is taller. The first one is taller than the other 3. But anyways, the Heartstopper series. I have book 1, book 2, book 2, book 3, and book 4. Okay, I can tell you now, I've already read the first book, and I cannot wait, because I'm actually going to do a reading vlog of this, and I don't have a problem rereading this over, because I will reread this over. Plus, I read this like in a day. It's so quick to read. It's so good. I love me some Charlie. I love me some Nick. Basically, I could read the little blurb for you guys for the first book. It basically says, Charlie and Nick are at the same school, but they've never met until one day when they're made to sit together. Quickly become friends, and soon Charlie is falling hard for Nick, even though he doesn't think he has a chance. But love works in surprising ways, and Nick is more interested in Charlie than either of them realize. This is the first volume of the best-selling Heartstopper series by the award-winning Alice Oseman. So yes, you guys, this is again the first book. I have the entire series, and best believe I will be doing a reading vlog for the month of February of this series. But again, this is the entire series. I hate it's not the same. But the entire series of the Heartstopper series. Isn't it so adorable? That is so cute. I don't care what nobody say. I love the first book. I already finished it. I finished it yesterday. But for that vlog, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna read it over. I don't care. It's so good and so quick read. I'm most likely gonna do a whole like day reading vlog of this, because I mean, it shouldn't take more than a day to read all these books. So yeah. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and hop into my box set that I have. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is basically none other than the Percy Jackson box set. I got this simply because I wanted to read it. I've heard really good things about this. Every time I hear like good things about like the Harry Potter series, somebody along the lines will say how they really like the Percy Jackson series too. So I'm like, okay, bet. You have to tell me twice, baby. Okay, so here are the books, and this is what like the spine of them look like, the little design it'll make when I put on my bookshelf. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 books in the entire series. I guess I could read the synopsis for the first one. The first one is called Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It is called The Lightning Thief. So basically it says Percy Jackson is about to be kicked out of boarding school again, and that's the least of his troubles. Lately, I can't talk. Mythological monsters and the gods of Mount Olympus seem to be walking straight out of the pages of Percy's Greek mythology textbook and into his life. And worse, he's angered a few of them. Zeus's master lightning bolt has been stolen, and Percy is the prime suspect. Now Percy and his friends have just 10 days to find and return Zeus's stolen property and bring peace to a warring Mount Olympus. But to succeed in his quest, Percy will have to do more than catch the true thief. He must come to terms with the father who abandoned him, solve the riddle of the oracle which warns him of betrayal by a friend, and unravel a treachery more powerful than the gods themselves. So that's pretty much the synopsis for the first book. It sounds really, really good. I'm really excited to get into this, and plus they're not as intimidating as like the Harry Potter series, because the Harry Potter series, what's the point of having you focus on me if you're not gonna focus? Anyways, the Harry Potter series is a little bit more intimidating. I think that's why it's just taking me so long to hop right back into them, because it's just like they're so big and like they're like 700 pages and stuff, and it's just like, man, I don't have time. But I'm sorry, y'all, I cannot wait to get this new camera. I'm getting me a new camera. I'm not dealing with this camera no more. I ain't got time. But anyways, I'm really excited to read this. Don't know when I'll get to it though, but I'll get to it soon. Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to understand at the headquarters of whoever created this box for this book set. It's too small. This box is too, it's ripped a little bit, because the box itself is too small for these books. It needs to be a little bit bigger, boo. It's too small. But anyways, y'all, that's the first box set I'm gonna show you guys. Again, by Percy Jackson and the Olympus. This is by Rick Riordan. Y'all know I don't know how to pronounce names, so y'all know I'm not good at names and pronouncing them, so don't even come for me. But anyways, so the next box set that I have for you guys is going to be none other than the Folk of the Air book series. This is by Miss Holly Black. This is the entire series right here. So right here we have the Cruel Prince. Then we have the Wicked King. Then we have the Queen of Nothing. So let me tell you why I ended up getting these. I honestly ended up getting this book set simply because at the time Amazon was doing a whole buy one get one 50% off, and so I don't know why Amazon did it. I feel like I know why they're trying to be funny, you know, because they originally had both of these books on that deal. You can get one, get the other one 50% off. And so originally I thought this was the first book of the series. I didn't know that it was actually the Cruel Prince that was the first book in the series. So when I added it to my cart and it showed me the title of the books, it was like book 2 and book 3, and I was like, huh? I need book 1, because that ain't gonna make no sense to hop into book 2. So then I added book 1, which was the Cruel Prince, to the cart, and then I was like, oh, okay. I was looking at the price, so I ended up seeing that they actually, before I purchased it, seeing that they had a book box that was cheaper, a little bit cheaper than just buying the books from that deal and then getting the Cruel Prince at its price. So I was like, let me just get the box set. And so hence why I got the box set, and why I even got this book is because this book was the only one that was like interesting, or a book that I didn't already have. Like there's some books on the that deal that either was like the 5th book or the 6th book of a series, and that just wouldn't make no sense, because like I know for sure they had like the 5th book or the 4th book of the Akatar series on there, and you guys know I only had the 1st book, so I was like, I'm not about to sit up here skipping skipping books. Like, you could have at least had at least the second book on there on the deal, but you got the first book, I mean the fourth book, excuse me. And it's like, the math isn't mathing. So this was like pretty much the only one that was really of interest to me, and one that I did want to get into because I've heard really good things about the series. So yeah, that's why I ended up getting this. And yeah, so that again is The Folk of the Air by Holly Black. This is the entire series. Oop, I'll put that upside down. Here it is. So yes, that is my actual second book box that I have to show you for the regular books that I have in this video. Now you guys, we are currently leading into, which you guys probably saw from the title and from the thumbnail, my new genre. Well, I don't know if I'll call it a genre, if it's a new genre, I don't know. But your girl has got her some manga books. I'm so excited because I've never read a manga book in my life. I've always saw them and then I just kind of like, okay, and then I just walked away because I didn't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know, but I've decided, I think what got me into it, into reading them and getting some of them, is the Heartstopper series, because again, they're kind of like in the same format as far as like graphic novels. Like, they have pictures and then they have the words and stuff like that. So like, see what I'm saying? Like, it has like the pictures and then the dialogue that I'm talking. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I started to look. Well, technically before that I was looking into getting manga books before I even got the Heartstopper series, but then I kind of like brushed it back in the back of my head. Then when I got the Heartstopper series, it brought me back into like, oh, I need to get some more manga books. Oh, I'll get some manga books, like start, you know, my collection of them and reading them. So yeah, this second half of this video is going to consist of me unboxing manga for the first time and me talking to you guys about these books. I'm gonna be honest, I've already read 2 of the books because one of the boxes, technically I had this set up to where all my books will come today, which is Monday. Why did a book box come yesterday, Sunday, when I had it come? I literally clicked on every single one of them to come Monday, because I did not order all these in like one order. I ordered them, I kept going back and looking at more manga books, and then I kept adding them to my cart and then purchasing them in different like transactions. So that's why they're like in different boxes, but nonetheless I had it set to come on Monday so they all could come at once, but no, it decided to come yesterday. So with that being the case, and I wanted to read, because my goal, I was only at like 9 books read in the month of January as of yesterday. Now your girl's probably like at 11 because I read some of my manga books. Well, I read the the Heartstopper first book, and then I read 2 of my manga books. So I ended up, you know, getting over my 10 book goal for the month. And originally I wasn't going to read any of my manga yet because I was going to do like a whole reading vlog and stuff, which I still am going to do because I actually have a series in here. Well, not the full complete series, but like the first 6 books in the series that I'm going to read, probably do a reading vlog of. But yeah, besides all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the books that I got from Manga. So the first one that I decided to get was none other than Attack on Titan. Okay, I just heard so much about the anime. I've never watched the anime. I've never even watched anime in my life, to be truly honest. I don't even know what channel anime is gonna be on, to be truly honest. I don't know nothing about anime, but when I've heard anybody talk about anything anime, they are talking about Attack on Titan. So I was like, why not get the actual manga for it to, you know, give it a try. So this box set is actually the first 4 in the book. I'm trying to open this up. I cannot wait to do a new bookshelf tour, like redecorating my bookshelf, because baby, the bookshelf is getting a little packed. It's getting a little packed, I'm not going to lie. God, that was so hard. Oh, I got stickers. They gave me stickers. I don't know why. I know why I sniffed them, because I know in one of my box sets I have scented stickers in them. But they gave me stickers. Hold on. Look at these. Look at the stickers. Oh, these are so cute. I didn't know it came with stickers. Okay, I didn't know it came with stickers. I'm actually really excited. But I have the first 4 of the series. And they just all just say Attack on Titan 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first one. Basically what it says is, the desperate battle begins. For the past century, what's left of mankind has hidden in a giant 3-walled city, trapped in fear of the bizarre giant humanoids known as the Titans. Little is known about where they came from or why they are bent on consuming humankind, but the sudden appearance of an enormous Titan is about to change everything. Yeah, I know this like series has like so many like books in them. I'm quite excited to get into this. And then I have book 2. And then I have book 3. And then I have book 4. So yeah, that's like the first like complete book set of the series. I'm really excited to get into it, see what it's all about. I had just decided to get this first box set just to see if I would enjoy it, because I have heard that the actual anime is way better than the manga. But I don't know. I'll just try out these first 4 just to see how I feel about them. Again, I really like the stickers. This is really cute. So it's a cute little add-on. Let me go ahead and put these back in here. Alright, you guys, and again, this is my box, my book box, my first manga book box that I have to unbox for you guys. It is Attack on Titan, volumes 1 through 4. Upside down. Bam. So yep, that's the first book box I had to unbox for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in order as far as like the first actual manga that I've read. This is actually the first manga that I read, which I read yesterday, because again, I just wanted to, you know, cross over the threshold of reading 10 books the first month. So I decided to go ahead and hop into one of the books, even though I was trying so hard to hold out. I ended up reading Love is an Illusion, volume 1. This is from, it is the story in the art of Fargo. This is what it looks like. It's so stinking cute. Honestly, this is what made me like, this is one of the books that I got on my own without looking up videos as to like recommendations, because I was on YouTube like all of this like week looking like where should I start. Attack on Titan was kind of technically 1 too. Like, I didn't look at any videos and people was like, oh, read Attack on Titan. I just heard so much of the anime that I just like, okay, let me try out the manga. But this book is also one where I just picked up on my own. I kind of was looking through Amazon and then I read the synopsis of it and it sounded really, really good. So basically the synopsis of this reads, this is also a Omega verse, I believe is how you say it. It basically says an Omega with altitude. Okay, an Omega with altitude. It says hot. And also, I want to mention, if I pronounce any of these words wrong, do not come for me. I'm not good at pronouncing names, so please just hang in with me. I'm gonna get better eventually. But basically, it says Hai Sung spent his entire life believing he was an alpha, the jackpot of the genetic lottery. His world is flipped upside down when he learns that he's not a dominating alpha but a submissive omega instead. His frustration redlines whenever he crosses paths with the handsome Dojin, a true alpha. Supposedly, Dojin can't stand omegas, but sparks fly when he butts heads with Hai Sung, and their explosive arguments set off an unexpectedly spicy relationship. Is their sizzling chemistry truly just from pheromones? I think that's how you pronounce it. But you guys, this was actually the first manga that I got on my own without reading like or looking at any videos of people recommending it. I looked at it on Amazon. I was reading some of the comments. A lot of people were saying they really enjoyed it, so I was like, okay, let me give this a try. And the cover is so stinking cute. Like, you're not gonna tell me this cover is not cute. You're not gonna tell me it's not stinking adorable. So I got it and I've already read it. Let me just say, let me show y'all what it shows on the back. Y'all see that mature? Y'all see that where it say mature and parental, you know, all that warning? They weren't lying. It is mature. Like, I was not expecting the things that happen to happen, but they happen, and I ain't mad at it. I'm not complaining. Like, I'm genuine, like, I'm looking at them right now. They're graphic. They are graphic. There is definitely explicit, like 18 plus you need to be to read this manga, okay? I did enjoy it. I give it more of a, you know, more of a detailed opinion of this manga when I do my wrap up. But so far I'm excited enough to read the second volume when it comes out, because it's getting printed and I think sometime in April, so I'm gonna have to wait till then to get the second volume. But I'm gonna get it because I want to continue the story, and I heard it gets better. So yeah, just know if you want to check out manga, you want to check out this specific manga, you need to be 18 or plus, because it's some explicit scenes in here. It's some explicit scenes. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So again, that is Love is an Illusion by Fargo. This is volume 1. Alright, the next book that I have, or manga I have, and the next one that I have already actually read, so you guys would get a more of a in-depth detail how I feel about it, and my wrap-up is going to be none other than I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I know that sounds probably extremely funny to y'all, like what? Especially if you're like new to manga like me, but I read this yesterday, I finished it yesterday, and just know it's a 5-star read for me. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna go into too much detail. I will read the synopsis for you guys. But basically, the synopsis reads, a bittersweet romance. In this deeply moving first-person story, an introverted high school boy finds his classmate's diary and learns her biggest secret. Yamachi Sakura is dying from a pancreatic disease, and now he is the only person outside her family to know the truth. The last thing the boy wants is to be her friend, but Sakura's cheerful demeanor and their shared secret draws them together in this heart-rending tale of friendship and mortality. So that's the synopsis of I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's so good, and I would honestly suggest, if like out of the 3 that I've just unboxed for you guys as far as manga goes, if you're getting into manga as well, I would definitely suggest that this be the first one that you read. It's so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend, 5 stars. Again, it is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and this is by Yotaro Sumino. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but this is what it looks like. And it is so stinking cute. It's so stinking cute, honestly. And the artwork, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's so cute. The artwork, amazing. But yes, again, this is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and I love this so much. I love this so much. Alright, you guys, now we're going to get into the books that I need to unbox, because I just actually got this package to get today, so I need to open the actual box. They really is taping this stuff up. Like before, the tapes didn't used to be this strong from Amazon. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm like, what is that? Okay, sorry. Alright, so this first set that I have is actually, oh no, this isn't the same thing. Okay. So this book set is a book set that I have when I went on YouTube to look at like what manga I should get into. This is one of the ones that came up in one of the videos. I have those videos that I've looked up on and who I recommended me these books. I'll have them linked in the description box below as well. Basically, they mentioned these manga series, and so I was like, okay. And so some of the manga series that I got, I at least got the first 3 books out of them. Some of them I just got one, the first volume, but the other ones I got the first 3 volumes in the series, just to know if I really enjoyed it, because the synopsis sounded good from when they were explaining it, so I was like, I might really enjoy it, so why not just get the first 3 out of them, just to, you know, check it out and see. But this first series is going to be Blue Flag. This is what it looks like right here. Ooh. Blue Flag. This is the first volume right here. And it's not going to focus anymore. Okay. Alrighty, so the synopsis of this book basically reads, Blue Flag. Love is already hard enough, but it becomes an unnavigable maze for assuming high school student Tachi and his shy classmate Futaba, who they begin to fall for each other after their same-sex best friends have already fallen for them. For some reason, Tachi just can't stand Futaba, but at the start of his 3rd year in high school, he finds himself in the same homeroom as her, along with his childhood friend Toma, a star athlete. But one day, Futaba opens up to Tachi and admits she has a crush on Toma. She then asks for his help in confessing to him. There's just one problem. Toma seems to already have a secret crush on someone else. So yeah, it's basically about these 3 people right here on the cover. This is Futaba. I'm gonna assume this is Tachi. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing these names right. And then you have him who is Toma. So she has a crush on him. They all end up becoming 3 best friends. And so I have the first book of the series. Then I have the second book of the series. Is it focusing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is the second book of the series, or the second volume of the series. And then this is the 3rd book of the series. So again, this is Blue Flag. I'm really excited to get into this. I really did want to wait to read these, but I'm just like really looking at these like your girl kind of want to start binge reading these like now. Like you guys might be seeing a lot of these in my January wrap up, and it's just January 29th, ain't it? No, it's January 30th. So your girl could really get through these real quick. Let me look at the artwork real quick. It looks so cute. I'm so excited. But again, this is Blue Flag. And this is by story and art by Kaito. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. So this is like the first 3 books I have in this the first 3 volumes, excuse me, in this series. I want to get the pronunciations right or the wording right for how they like word things for manga. I'm gonna try to get better at it, y'all, so please don't come for me. Okay, next volume that I have is gonna be Waiting for Spring. This is another one that I got recommended from somebody's video. Like this was like the first book that popped up, so I was like, oh okay, I'll just try this, because it was again the first book that popped up in the video where they was talking about books you should get into or manga you should get into for your first time. So basically it just reads Mizuki longs to experience true friendship, but she struggles to open her heart to others. As a high school student, she determined to make a change. Her chance to make friends comes from the last place she expects, 4 handsome popular members of the basketball team. Although Mizuki is worried about getting along with these school princes, she starts to see the possibility of a lasting connection when she gets to know their unique personalities. With a new group of friends, an exciting high school life may be waiting for this formal wallflower. I don't know why I said that so funny, but basically, yeah, that's synopsis for it. It's supposed to be a sports romance or something like that, and it does have other like parts, other volumes. I just haven't gotten them yet because I just want to try this first one out. And why is this already bent up? Amazon, get yourself together. But yeah, that again is Waiting for Spring, and that is by Anashin. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm not good at pronouncing names. Okay, the next one that and this one has a bend too. Amazon, y'all suck. This one has a bend. Ugh. Anyways, this one I got simply because of my own like looking at Amazon after I had put like Waiting for Spring in my book my cart on Amazon. I went looking, because usually on Amazon when you like look at a book, if you keep scrolling up, you'll see other recommendations based off what you're looking at the bottom of the screen. And so I saw this book and it looked so stinking cute. The cover looks so stinking cute, but it's called Cheeky Brat. Cheeky Brat is what it looks like. Isn't it so stinking adorable? Like, you're not gonna tell me this is not stinking cute, okay? You're not gonna tell me it's not stinking cute. Basically, I got it just because simply the cover looks so stinking cute. But basically, it reads, this print is real small too. Hold on. It says, I, Yuki, became the basketball team manager for one reason. I had a crush on the captain and wanted to be with him, always. But when Kido Senpai suddenly announced he got a girlfriend, where did that leave me? In the club room, crying my eyes out, until this cheeky brat of an underclassman showed up. And now that stupid pretty playboy Naruze seems determined to wiggle his way into every corner of my life. And so yeah, it's some other parts of other volume of this as well. I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 of them. I'm not sure, but this is just volume 1 of it. And can we talk about the disrespect? Like, Amazon, get your stuff together. But yeah, this is volume 1 of Cheeky Brat. It looks so stinking cute. Like, this cover is so adorable. Oh, it's so cute. And that's truly why I got it. And plus, I like the synopsis. So yeah, Cheeky Brat volume 1. I have it right here. And yeah. Alrighty, so this next one I got, please be okay. Okay, this one looks good. This one is pretty thick. I'm excited for this one just because this one is actually, I heard, is a Netflix series. I don't have Netflix as of right now. Probably won't get it, especially I heard them hiring, you know, upping their prices or whatever. But basically it's a Netflix series now, and is Alice in Borderland. Volume 1. I ended up getting it simply because I've heard really good things about the manga and the Netflix series and the adaptation of it. But basically the synopsis reads, 18-year-old Rohai Arishu is sick of his life. School sucks, his love life is a joke, and his future feels like impending doom. As he struggles to exist in a world that can't be bothered with him, Rohai feels like everything would be better if he were anywhere else. When a strange fireworks show transports him and his friends to a parallel world, Rohai thinks all his wishes have come true. But this new world isn't an empty paradise, it's a vicious game, and the only way to survive is to play. The first game starts with a bang, but Rohai manages to beat the clock and save his friends. It's a short-lived victory, however, as they discover that winning only earns them a few days grace period. If they want to get home, they're going to have to start playing a lot harder. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of gives you, you know, the whole, what was that show called on Netflix? You guys know, I'm having a brain fart, and I'll put the picture somewhere in the video. But it's pretty much giving me those type of vibes, as far as like, you know, being in a game, having to win to survive, basically. So this is what the cover looks like, Alice in Borderland, Volume 1. I've heard really good things about this. I'm really excited to read this, and I heard how like some people have stopped reading it simply because they want to get all of the entire collection so they can just binge read it. And I kind of want to read the first book just to see, just to know. But I'm really excited for this one because I heard really good things about this one, and plus the Netflix series as well. But again, this is Alice in Borderland, and this is by Haro Aso. Y'all know I'm not good with names. I don't even know why I try. But yeah, so that's the end. Finished with that box. I have another box here, and the thing is, I have 3 more volumes of manga to come tomorrow, but I probably think I'm just going to record like a short video of that, like short, so you guys can see the other ones that I'm gonna get tomorrow. But because I just didn't want to wait anymore after like unboxing these and like, you know, getting rid of these boxes and just putting my books up and just putting my books up, you know, getting them put up. Alrighty, so the first book that the first volume, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get better at it. I'm gonna get better at it, I promise. The first volume that I have is going to be none other than Yona of the Dawn by Mizu. I'm not even gonna try it. Yona of the Dawn. Okay, this is the first one I have. I just had the first volume. I know I've heard really good things about it. I know that it's an anime of this and that it's not being continued or something like that, but the manga, the anime is really good, I heard. And I heard that the manga is still amazing as well. Excuse me. So I decided just to go ahead and get the first one just to like try it out, just to, you know, see how I feel about it. But basically it reads, Princess Yona lives an ideal life as the only princess of her kingdom. Doted on by her father, the king, and protected by her faithful guard, Hawk, she cherishes the time spent with the man she loves, Suwon. But everything changes on her 16th birthday when tragedy strikes her family. Yona reels from the shock of witnessing a loved one's murder and having to fight for her life. With Hawk's help, she flees the palace and struggles to survive while invading her enemy's forces. But where will this displaced princess go when all the paths before her are uncertain? So yeah, that's the synopsis of the volume. I really like the art. I just keep looking at it. I'm excited. Because I've heard so many great things about this volume and this series in general. So I'm really hoping that it is really as good as they say it is. Again, this is Yona of the Dawn, volume 1. I'm not going to say the author's name. I'm just going to try to show y'all right here so y'all can see the name, because I'm done embarrassing myself trying to pronounce that name. I can't do it. But yep. And then last but not least is another box set that I have, and it is none other than, it's the first 6 books, or first 6 volumes, excuse me, of Sweat and Soap. Okay, if you know, you know. I've heard too many great things about this box set, or just this series in general. Sweat and Soap, can you guys see it? Yes. I have the first six of them in here. I've heard too many great things about this series and how, like, everybody who talks about it talks about how they love this series. So I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And this is the actual book set that I know has stickers in it. So I'm sorry, y'all. These boxes, they really have them tugged up in here. Alright, y'all, I got it open now. It was so hard. You don't be playing about packaging these up. And these also have the exclusive scented stickers in these. Focus. God, man, I hate this camera. Oh, I hate this camera. I cannot wait to get in this camera. I'm so serious. This camera sucks. Anyways, Sweat and Soap. I have the first 6 volumes. Here it is. And these also have like the stickers that I'm really excited to sniff. Let me see. I'm being weird. I'm sorry. I'm trying to just see if I can smell anything before I get to them. But this is the first book. It looks so funny and kind of weird at the same time, because she looks so like embarrassed and he just like all close to her. But basically what I heard from the synopsis, basically it says, Heaven Sent. Asako's living her dream, working at the toiletry maker Lilla Drop. But she has a secret. The reason she loves the company so much is that she's ashamed of her body odor, and their soap is the only thing that's ever helped her. So when the company's lead product developer, a perfuming genius, approaches her in the lobby and wonders what that smell is, she's terrified. But could it be that he likes it? That he likes her? And most surprising of all, she might just like him back. So that's like the first synopsis of the first volume. Oh, it looks, I kind of want to hop into this now. I really want to do a reading vlog of this, but I really want to just kind of like get into it now. I'm looking at stuff. I shouldn't be looking at it. I'm sorry. I got caught up. Okay, this is the first one. I'm going to have fun with this. Oh. I'm going to have so much fun. And I think it's like, I don't know how many volumes are in this. It's like 10 or so. I think it's more than 10. But this is just the first 6 of them. This is the second cover, second volume cover. I'm not trying to like read like the synopsis of the other books simply because I don't want to spoil myself. But this is the third book cover. The third volume cover, excuse me. And this is the fourth volume, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's gonna take time for me to get used to saying volumes instead of books. I'm gonna have so much fun with the Sweat and Soap series, y'all. This is the 5th one. And then this is the 6th one. So yeah, this is the first 6 volumes in the manga Sweat and Soap. I've heard nothing but great things about this series, so I'm very excited to get into this. I definitely want to read this, if not soon. It's gonna be February. It will be in my TBR, to be expected, February. Just so you guys know. Oh, the book smells good, I ain't gonna lie. This is what they look like. Now I want to sniff these stickers, because you have scented stickers in here. Okay, so this is what the stickers look like. He did have a scent. I like the smell of them. I do. Okay, this is the second set of stickers. I'm guessing the people at the top are like some other characters in the book. That's what they look like. Ooh, that does smell like food. I did watch an unboxing of the Sweat and Soap series, and people was like, this smells like food. This first one up here, and of course because they're eating, it does. It smells like some type of jerky to me. That smells fun. They really did it with the scented stickers though. That one really smells like some jerky or some like type of meat. This one kind of does too. I guess because they're cooking, so they have them smelling like food on this one, and then these are like the citrusy, soapy type smell. I like this one though. This one, oh, it smells so good. They did it with the stickers, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. Them scented stickers are what's it. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my entire unboxing. I had how many books to unbox? I'm gonna count each individual one, especially the ones still in the book set. Total of like 35 books. 35 books. I ain't buying, well, I ain't gonna tell that lie. I got more than 35, because again, I have 3 more books that's coming tomorrow from another manga series that I ended up purchasing from. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna buy no more books, because baby, the manga is really gonna be hitting. Like, I have so much manga now, I just want to read the manga. I really want to hop into my Sweat and Soap series right now. I really do, because it looks so stinking cute, and I just saw a little bit glimpse of what's gonna happen. But I'm a wild. I'm calm down. I'm calm down. Am I gonna read some manga today? Probably, most likely. Cheeky Brat is really calling my name right now. I really hate that they didn't up my book. Like, dang, I couldn't even get it in my possession before y'all messed it up. But nonetheless, I'm definitely gonna be reading some manga. I just feel like I'm gonna try to hold off on like the ones I have the book set for, or like the more than 3 or the more than 1 series, just so I can read that with you guys, because I want to do Sweat and Soap as a series, like a reading vlog with you guys. That might be another reading vlog of just like a whole day of reading just the first 6 books in the first 6 volumes, excuse me, in the series. I know for sure I'm going to do one for Heartstopper. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Also make sure you turn your notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Best believe you'll be seeing some reading vlogs coming up soon, and definitely you're gonna need to see a whole like book tour, like a updated book redecoration video as well, because your girl got so many books, and I gotta set up something for my manga now, because your girl got manga, so I'm brand new up in here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give the video, you know, a thumbs up and all that. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next one. Bye.